everyone, welcome back to my channel, Beauty at 50. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Suzanne. I talk about everything hair, skin and nails, everything beauty. And today's video is going to be about drugstore skincare for older skin. So I'm going to do a little routine of what I do every night before I go to bed, when I come back from work and I'm removing my makeup, and a similar routine for the morning. The morning and evening are very similar. Sometimes there's just one or two things that I add that are a little bit different, but they're pretty much the same as what I do morning and evening. The products that I'm going to use are from my drugstore, either from Target, Walgreens, Walmart, and all of the products are going to be listed that I've used below. The first thing that I do usually before I take my shower in the evening is I usually take a spray. So I'm very partial to Pixi's sprays. This one is the Makeup Fixing Rose Water Spray. And I also have the Glow Tonic Argan Oil Spray. So I kind of go between these three, and also the Botanics Organic Rose Tone. You don't have to do it this way, but what I like to do is I kind of wet my face with either one of these sprays. Usually it's one of these two. And then I start to use my wipes and remove. So I'll show you kind of my routine that I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. And why I like to spray my face, I know it sounds kind of silly, but I spray my face just to get everything off and everything to kind of move around, so I don't have to move it around too much. These wipes, I'm really not fussy with wipes. I just get whatever's at the dollar store. I don't spend a lot of money on wipes. I know a lot of people buy the Neutrogena ones or whatever. The only thing that I will do is that most times I will rinse off with a little bit of water. That I'm using is this is from Walmart. It's the Tea Time White Cleaner. Whatever I have, I'm gonna use. And what I do is I usually just put it in my hands and I kind of just break down everything that's on my face. Foundation, mascara, whatever I have. And I just kind of work it so that it's a nice royal mess. And then I just take my wipe and I wipe everything off. Point I have removed everything. I did just wash my face. I like to wash all of that off, kind of, you know, up and down and in circles, just to get everything off, to make sure that it's all off, and also just to rinse. Sometimes these have some alcohol in it, and because my skin is dry, I really try not to have any alcohol on my skin because I just don't feel like it's very good for your skin. There are some nights that I will, depending on if it's my night that I use my retinol. If it's the night that I use my retinol, I don't normally use this. But if it is just a regular night and I'm not using my retinol, I usually do this Glycolic Gentle Exfoliating Scrub. I love this. This is by Loreal. As you can see, I've used a lot of this. It has like a little bead to it. It's got the glycolic, so it removes any of the dead skin. I would just do it to the bone. Obviously you don't want to do it under the eye, but I just love it. I feel like it makes my face feel so clean. I also do my neck area as well, and that just kind of smooths everything out for everything to be absorbed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my rose water spray. This has got also a little bit of the green tea exfoliating, and it's got the rose and the green tea. I love this. It feels so good. It just feels soothing on the skin. So I do that first, and then I use my retinol. Like I say, every second or third day I use this. I still have a little bit left of this. I don't do this every day. but this has gone a long way. So it's my Retinol Regenerist. I put that on, that into my skin, and I'll just warm it up. The Wrinkle Corrector Serum, which I like. The only thing I will say about this is that I like it, and I have seen a smoothness to my skin, but when you are towards the end, it's almost hard to get the last kind of bit out, because you've got to really pump it to get kind of the last of the serum out. So that part I'm not crazy about. And then I mix my Matrixyl 3000, a few drops of that. Kind of mix it between my hands and go warm it up. I do go under my eye with this one though. My forehead. Lips. And usually my neck. And if I have anything left over, I put it on the tops of my hands. The other one I'm also still using, I have a little bit left of this one too, is the number 7, the booster serum. I love this booster serum. It's one of my favorites. It's also running to the end. So the little squeezy thing with the little balls is almost to the end. I got this in my Pixi box. It's the Pulisse Blue Lotus. I love it for under my eye. It's very, very moisturizing. It's almost done now, but it feels so soothing. And also, like I said, just the extra I put on my hands. If I have a little more time, once I've done my eye cream, I use my little tool. This is the little tool that I use to kind of smooth out my puffiness on my eye. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just lay down while I'm watching TV and kind of just smooth the eye area and kind of just massage the face. My eyes usually get swollen and they get kind of tired looking, so I usually kind of just do this towards the end of the evening. You can put it in the refrigerator, make it feel nice and cold, but I love the way this feels, so I sometimes do that as a little treat for myself. I think the last thing that I usually do is the Badescu. This is the Rose Lip Balm. Love this. Picked this up from Ulta. It feels amazing. It has the smell of roses, and my lips get really dry, so I always like to just put that on. That's pretty much the last thing I do. So that's my nighttime routine, what I do. Now the difference in the morning that I would do is, obviously I wouldn't use the retinol. If I use the retinol at night, then I would go ahead and use this in the morning. But I would still do the sprays as I normally do. I usually use my Dove soap. I have a Dove soap that I use just to kind of wash my face, wash my eyes. I feel like in the morning, it's important for me just to kind of wash my eyes, give those like a bit more care, especially because I have puffy eyes in the morning. So I just kind of massage them a little bit and wash around my eye area. The Glow Mist or the Fixing Spray, I just love these two, or else my rose water. I also have this one, the Olay, the Calming Hydrating Essence. I also like this one. I've also used this one quite a bit as well, but still use my Matrixyl and my laboratories, number 7 laboratories in the morning. So those are kind of the things, those are the things that I use in the morning. And then obviously I put my primer and my SPF, but I do very similar routine. It's very much the same. The only thing maybe that I do differently is the dark circle underneath that in the mornings, but otherwise everything else is pretty much the same routine that I do. The other thing that I have been doing, did pick up this Hampton Sun self tanner, and I have been using it on my face, and I have noticed a brightening to my skin while I put my foundation on, and while my face looks to me more cleansed and looks more healthy. So I usually do some kind of self tan on my face, just because I feel like my face looks alive and my makeup looks better and it goes on easier. So I would suggest find a good face self tanner and put that on your face if you have more pale skin. I feel like it gives you more of a glow to your skin, and especially as you age, you want that brightness to it. So that's my video for today. I know there was a lot of products that I used. I will list the products below in my description, so you can keep a list and keep a check of those and see which ones you liked. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.